All right, this is a word problem. Your number is going to be different. These numbers will be different. But think this problem through because these are problems that students usually struggle with. I heard a great talk once where a teacher that thinks about high school students in algebra came and talked about this kind of problem and how students perceive it. So here you have this bracket, and what it really is, it's a decision tree. It's what you pay. So break this problem down into a way that you can understand. You're given that a cell phone plan has a basic charge of $45 a month. The plan includes 500 free minutes. So what's going to happen? Well, if my mom got this plan, she would not talk over 500 minutes because she has to pay more. So the cost is, if you're less than 500 minutes, that's what's going to be keen for her, is that it's only going to be $45. If you're over $45, it's going to be $45 plus 10 cents per each additional minute of usage. So I'm putting here just in words number of minutes over 500. So if you were my mom, you'd be tracking that. Oh, I'm 1 minute over 500. I'm 2 minutes over 500. She'd be thinking about that. So she's got it budgeted, so she's only going to spend $45. She'd like to be in this purple branch up here. I do this just so I can understand this in just normal lay people terms. The next step is to tag some variables. They've given you the variable. They're nice. I wouldn't have given you that. They said let X be the number of minutes that you use it. Now in this first branch here, if the cost is less than 500 minutes, it's $45 if you're less than 500 minutes. So this case here is when X is less than 500. I like to fill in my easy stuff. If I'm 500, I've reached that limit, so here's the 500. And of course, I can't be negative, so my X is between 0 and 500. And this is my first purple branch up here listed out in terms of, this is exactly what it is. It's a branch, so I'm in this branch. The green branch is a little bit more difficult. So I like to use numbers to see things. So really what's going on is, here's my mom thinking it through. If I'm up to 500 minutes, I have to pay $45. Now if I'm 501, it's 45 plus 0.10 times 1. If I'm 502, it's 45 plus 0.10 times 2. So this number is increasing. What I need to do is somehow match the x's to this number over here to identify what goes in this parenthesis over here. So let's look at that. If I look at just this one, if it's 501, x is 501, then, and over here I have a 1. What's the connection between those two purple bits? Well, 1, this purple 1, is really 501 minus 500, because I'm 1 minute over. What's the connection between 502 and 2? Well, it's similar to the previous thing. 2, this purple 2, is 502 minus 500. So I can kind of see the pattern already. I'm always going to subtract off 500 from x. So the general pattern is the stuff in the parentheses will be x, which is this 501, 502, that's the variable that's changing in the x column, minus 500, because I'm subtracting constantly 500 to get this stuff in the brackets. So what is the stuff in the brackets? It's x minus 500. I probably made that simple, but it is simple once you break it down with numbers. If someone's giving that to you without that, they're actually just going through that in their mind and not putting that step down. But that's what's going through people's minds. 45 plus 0.10 x minus 500 when x is bigger than 500. That's that one.